That's going to be releasing on all your major audio platforms.
All of the DSPs?
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, eh?
Sunday.
Why Sunday?
You know what? I don't know. Actually, I do know. That's a lie.
You do know.
This is a Because Design Matters exclusive. What is a little exclusive
93.3. This is Because Design Matters on CFMU. We are here with the one, the only. Introduce yourself.
Brian. Is that all I'm going to say? Yeah, no. Brian from Jocelyn June and The Bugs. That is me.
How's your day today?
Yeah, it was pretty average.
Average day?
Yeah.
What'd you have for lunch?
I had a bagel.
Bagel, was it from Tim Hortons?
No. Homemade. Not raw. The bagel wasn't homemade. The combination of a store-bought bagel and Montreal smoked meat. That's the part that I made.
There's meat on this bagel, so this wasn't just a buttered bagel.
No.
This was a sandwich on a bagel.
Yeah.
You gotta give it its flour. This was a masterpiece.
Yes.
Smoked.
A total masterpiece.
What kind of meat was on this bagel?
Montreal smoked meat.
Montreal? Was it from Montreal or from...
Heck no.
Foodland?
It's from
Latino's.
Yeah. For like Food Basics or something, yeah.
You have 60 seconds.
Okay.
Looking at this camera. What are you here to promote?
I'm here to promote the release of our single upcoming on this Sunday, June 1st. The single is called Prove Your Story. It's by Jocelyn June and The Bugs. That's going to be releasing on all your major audio platforms.
All of the DSPs?
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, eh?
Sunday.
Why Sunday?
You know what? I don't know. Actually, I do know. That's a lie.
You do know.
Yeah, we were going to release it like a week ago, but my lead singer, Jocelyn June.
Shout out Jocelyn June.
Yeah, shout out Jocelyn June. Her stage name, June. I was like, you can't release it in May. That's just whack.
Honestly, it makes sense.
Yeah, so 1st of June, there we go. It's got to be a good omen, right?
Yeah, the math works out. Why not wait?
Yeah.
One extra week, just wait for June. It's Jocelyn June.
Yeah, absolutely.
And y'all are the Bugs.
It's not Jocelyn late May.
Yeah, we're going to get back to the Bugs part. I
imagine we will.
But for now, we're going to go... You play bass?
I do play bass. Yeah. I'm the bass guitar player, backup vocalist.
What's the hardest part about playing the bass?
Singing at the same time.
So it's not the bassing, it's the singing.
Yeah, well, at least for me anyway, yeah.
It's the
bass playing
combination.
is fine. It's exactly, the combination.
It's the distraction in the mind.
Yeah, it's just a very different instrument that way, you know?
It's the walking and chewing gum.
Yeah, it's pretty much exactly what you're doing. Yeah.
Can you walk and chew gum?
I can do a walking bass line and chew gum at the same time. Yeah.
The three-piece, eh?
Yeah.
You're getting too fancy with it. That's too much. John, you got to show off on this program. This isn't my questions. I've thought of it recently, and I'm going to bring it back for you.
Yeah.
Look at all these questions. All these questions, and I'm going to skip my stupid questions to ask. When did you learn to tie your shoes?
Man, I don't even...
Nobody knows. Anyways, what are your top 5 inspirations?
Top 5 inspirations. Wow. That's a heavy list. Going back to like the very beginning of me playing music, I'm going to have to go with like Nirvana, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd. And then I'll throw in some later stuff, a little bit more obscure. Really into a band called Soul Coughing. And Terra Melos as well as another obscure one I can throw in there.
I don't know those ones, but I'm going to look them up.
Yeah, you should. They're great.
Do my research. Let's see if they're right here.
Yeah, I mean, if you're into weird music that throws a lot at you and challenges you a little bit, those last two are probably the ones to go for.
I like to be challenged.
Yeah.
Now, can I challenge you with some get-to-know-you questions?
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you ever looked into a partner's phone?
I'm not like in how like I'm trying to find something kind of way, or just I'm casually using your phone.
Similar to how Sherlock Holmes would do it.
No, I haven't.
Have you ever smoked a cigarette?
I have not, actually. No.
Ever?
Never.
Not even when you were drunk?
No.
Not even when you were a baby?
When I was a baby, maybe.
Maybe.
Back when I was a baby, they still had smoking sections of restaurants, so...
Me as well,
Well, some restaurants, probably just everywhere was a smoke section, so...
I remember Russell Williams. You know Russell Williams? It's on your way to Burlington. And they had a little area in a corner, and it had, like, wooden pillars. And you could smoke in there. And I was like, it's connected to the restaurant. I don't understand.
Mm-hmm. They're like, there's an imaginary wall here.
They're like, those people are separate from you.
Yeah.
If you're not in breeze distance, you're fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you like pickles?
I love pickles. Pickles are great.
What's your favorite kind of pickle?
Man, I love a good spicy dill, man. It's pretty normal, but...
If you were to cut the pickle, do you want the pickle in circular slices or in spears?
I don't cut the pickle.
But if it was to come on a plate with, say,
spears,
a bagel sandwich.
Yeah, a bagel sandwich, yeah. Haven't tried Montreal smoked meat with dill pickle yet, but might be good. Might be good.
Combination. Yeah. The meat and the pickles, they're cousins.
Yeah, sure.
Cousins of the bread. The cousins of the sandwich.
Cousins of the bread.
Similar to cheese.
So is this like a weird offshoot of like Children of the Corn or something like that? Cousins of the bread.
Cousins of the bread.
Yeah.
And that's not written down. That came right out of the old noodle right there.
Hey, you got some.
That's why we record it.
You're making gold there, man. What's
your favorite kind of chips?
If I said dill pickle, that would be pretty funny.
Right? And truth is the truth.
No, just plain classic. Just some salted potato chips.
What about barbecue chips? Thoughts?
Take them or leave them.
A lot of light flickering on it. You notice all the light flickering?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, it's a lot more than usual tonight, and I'm not enjoying it.
I didn't bring anything with me.
Do you have a bomb on you?
No, I was going like the spiritual attachment route, but sure, bombs, yeah.
No bomb, no Jesus, no dead relatives?
Not that I know of.
Well, all your relatives are alive. Look at you.
They're around, probably judging my pickle preference or something. You know,
sure.
Just being like,
as they should. Think they watch you in the shower?
I hope not.
Didn't write that one down either.
I don't really want to think about that, to be honest with you. Although they've ascended to a different place. You know what? Maybe showering means like nothing to them anymore.
Maybe they're just checking in.
They've left all that worldly stuff behind.
You're checking for lumps, making sure you're good in health.
Yeah,
sure okay.
Exactly. Yeah,
maybe it's like a caring thing.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think so. Maybe it's perverted. I don't know. I'm not going to
with
judge.
relatives. I don't know. We are going Children of the Corn or
speaking of the perverts,
something like that.
Do you know Sydney Sweeney?
I'm familiar.
Familiar.
Yeah.
Where are you familiar with her from?
Well, it's just all over the internet.
It's not a movie. She's just on the internet.
Basically, yeah. I'm not
it's fair. She's on the internet.
Before I deleted X, you know, it's just you couldn't scroll 3 posts without seeing something about her. So.
What somethings were you seeing about her?
Oh, you know, the usual stuff.
The big ones?
Yeah.
Dr. Squatch. Do you know Dr. Squatch?
Is that like the soap? Like the body soap?
It's the body soap.
Okay.
They did a collaboration with Sydney Sweeney. And she was in their commercials. Kind of like an Old Spice approach.
Oh, okay.
But more of like a sex hotline version.
Okay.
One of the commercials, she was in a bathtub.
Yeah.
Cut to that footage right here. In the bathtub. What they've researched. They say this all with a purpose. This is all going to somewhere.
Okay.
Today on Instagram, I saw a post.
Mm-hmm.
And what they are now selling is men's soap that is made out of said bathwater. Thoughts?
You know, I should be surprised at where we've gotten to in this conversation already. I'm really not. It's just about time a company was just like, you know what, we're just going to do it. Instead of like all the Instagram models and
I'm gonna cut to the
YouTube
chase.
stars selling their bodily fluids on the internet.
It's selling your soap, your bathwater soap is cousins with farts in a bag or whatever those freaky people are saying.
Yeah.
Those are relative. And this is at this point, A-list celebrity is selling their bathwater.
Yeah.
And she wrote in the caption, said, this is real. This is actually the bathwater. We saved it from the shoot, blah, blah, blah. And I was waiting for like a just kidding, an April Fool's. I think they really did it.
They probably did. I don't see why anybody would like go that ridiculous and not.
Crazy.
But like,
I'm waiting for the just kidding.
How did they get that bathwater? You know, did she do that in the privacy of her own space, her own home?
Or did somebody save it and they pitched her the concept later?
Yeah, did they make her go behind like an awkward curtain?
Was that
like, all right, go dunk yourself? And
was that in the original pitch, or was that like so we saved the bathwater, and we're thinking of this, and she goes, it's too late. I don't know.
I've already drained it.
On that note, what's the best Italian food?
The best Italian food?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Maybe just in Hamilton?
I am not a man of culture.
Perfect.
This is not surprising to anybody who knows me. I don't know. Any kind of pasta, really. I mean, they nail it on the pasta front every time.
Now, if you're making it.
I'm making it.
Let's take it home. You're at home.
Yep.
Boiling the pot?
The ragu is boiling.
The ragu's boiling. It's ready to go.
Yeah.
You putting meats in it? No Montreal smoked whatever?
No Montreal smoked meat in the pasta sauce, but yeah, that could be good too.
Okay.
There's a lot of things I'm learning I need to try with Montreal smoked meat now.
Pickles, spaghetti, bathwater soap.
Yeah, Montreal smoked bathwater.
You having garlic bread with the spaghetti?
Oh yeah.
Is it spaghetti? Is it penne? Is it rigatoni?
Probably Alfredo. Some kind of Alfredo sauce.
But what kind of noodle is it? Is
Fettuccine.
it spaghetti? Fettuccine.
That's like the
fettuccine
that's like
Alfredo.
The standard
that's
Alfredo noodle.
And you're not wrong. That's a good combo. The Alfredo with the fettuccine. Do it up. Chef's kiss. Yeah. Good call. I like it. Garlic bread. No Montreal smoked meat, but maybe another meat?
No meat on the garlic bread. Cheese, preferably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thoughts on... It's called... The bread is called... It's the bread, and they put the tomatoes on top of it. It's called... What's the bread with the tomatoes on top called? It's called...
Pizza.
Not pizza, close.
Tim Hortons flatbread.
You put the bruschetta.
Bruschetta.
Yeah. What about the bruschetta?
Delicious. Lovely.
Mm-hmm. Like a bruschetta. What's your favorite cover art of all time?
Oh, like album cover art.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Okay. So many to choose from, honestly.
The best. Your favorite. Personal favorite.
I'm going to have to go back to the Pink Floyd. I think Wish You Were Here. I love that album cover. It's just so weird. It's two men shaking hands in a warehouse lot. Or a studio lot, probably.
Something suspicious about it.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, it like feeds into the theme of the album and stuff. But
they know what they're doing.
Yeah. No, it's a beautiful album cover. Very iconic.
You got the Martian Man on your hat.
I do.
Do you like the Martian Man?
I like what the Martian Man represents.
What does the Martian Man represent?
This particular one represents cheap bootleg hats. Nice. It's just got something magical about it, you know? It just says Martian on it.
Yeah.
Even though it's clearly Marvin the Martian, but they're avoiding all the copyright. And
is that how they get away with it? Is write Martian.
Yeah.
Instead of writing Looney Tunes or something, they go, this is Martian.
Oh, yeah, exactly. There's no tag on it at all. My brother gave it to me, and I was like, this is the weirdest hat.
Do you like a man? So, he's not necessarily your favorite Looney Tune.
No. I mean, I wouldn't let him know that. He'd be devastated, but...
If you had to choose between the Looney Tunes and the Muppets, who are you choosing?
I gotta say Muppets.
Good choice. Who's your favorite Muppet?
Oh, my man Kermit.
Kermit's the GOAT. Yeah. He's great. Did you know at Disney World they have a Muppets area?
Do they really?
And they have a little film, movie, 3D spectacle, and they have a fountain where it's the Empire. No, it's the Statue of Liberty, but it's Miss Piggy. There's a little Muppets town.
Okay.
But did you know, even further, they're closing it?
Yeah. That's... What are they going to do with the Miss Piggy Statue of Liberty? Where does that go?
It's a good question. I don't know where that goes.
The highest bidder, probably.
It could come to my place. I'll take it. I don't think that's how... I don't think they're just giving it out. I'm going to send an email. We'll see.
You should do that. That would be genuinely intriguing.
And they're putting Monsters, Inc. in there instead. Thoughts?
Okay.
Thoughts?
You know, the Muppets have legacy, you know? Monsters, Inc. is fine. But how do you make a whole section of a theme park about Monsters, Inc.? Like, all they've done is made...
It's not a huge section.
What, one movie? No, 2 movies.
The Muppets weren't getting a lot of space to begin with, we're going to be honest.
They weren't?
No, they're not getting a lot of space.
Okay.
It's a fountain in the theater.
Okay.
They're getting a corner. But still, legacy.
Yeah, legacy.
Jim Henson is just flipping his arm up and down in his grave. He's just
because
furious.
Assumingly, that's probably all he can...
He's just down there doing this.
Yeah.
He's making Kermit impressions.
He's got a very strong arm still.
Oh, I bet that one arm...
Yeah. The Kermit arm.
Sock you. Yeah, that Kermit arm. Yeah, I bet he had something with that arm. Yeah, but they're closing. I'm a little sad.
Tragedy.
I don't know what to do about it.
I've never been, but tragedy.
I went when I was young. Don't really remember. What I do remember is legacy. Do you like Marvel?
Yeah, sure.
It's a no.
It's been going for a while type of thing, you know, where you're like...
Tired of it a little bit?
A little bit, yeah. It's kind of...
When do you think was the last time you enjoyed it?
Probably Endgame.
Have you seen any of them since?
Yeah, I have.
You
Yeah.
been going to them?
I haven't been going to them. I just wait until they come out on Disney Plus or whatever they're on now. And
That's reasonable. That's how you know it's over. Because Endgame, did you go to Endgame?
yeah.
It's because of Super Bowl.
Right.
Now?
No. I think the last one I saw was like the most recent Ant-Man. It was like, okay. At least I got to see the weird digitized stretched face guy. I can't remember what he's called.
I don't know. I think I skipped that one too.
I want to say Krang, but I think that's Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I'm not super invested in the old... I'll catch like the A movies, the ones that are really pushing it, and then the other ones. I'm like,
Yeah, that's fair.
skip a few.
I'm kind of like that too.
The guy from Marvel said he wants Marvel to be more like a fun experience to go see the movie, not like homework you have to keep up with to like know the story. He's like, if I have to watch a TV show and 3 movies to see the next, and I can't see the next movie unless I've done all that, now I'm not going to see that one either.
That's a lovely idea in practice, but you're dealing with comic book people.
Yeah.
They will make your movie complicated no matter how hard you try to keep it simple.
That's fair. He's also like, I saw something online where they're like, now they've created this tower of movies, and you can't just make a movie over here. It's got to fit in some spider way.
That's the universe.
It's the multi-universe of spiders.
Mm-hmm. I'm still waiting for the day that Spider-Man and Venom can finally get some main screen time.
And
Sony, you got to work that stuff out, man.
Yeah, give it up. Let them go.
Yep.
Sony needs to give up. That's why.
I mean, the Venom movies are fine.
But
Spider-Man movies are fine, but they're meant to be together.
I saw the most recent Venom movie, and it was not very good.
I haven't seen that one, so I went on an assumption there. I apologize.
I didn't see number 2. I didn't see Venom number 2, but I went and saw Venom number 3, and they had like many of Venoms. And there was a pink Venom, and this they did not do a great job.
Oh, okay.
They could pack it in. Give that to Marvel. Clean your hands of this. Let it go. Stop.
Yeah. I would like to see what Marvel would do with Venom.
Yeah, stop muddying up the Spider-Man world.
Yeah. That's a tragedy, too.
It's enough, Sony.
Yeah.
No more.
Is that a Sony camera?
Nikon, I'm saying. I had to look. Why'd I have to look? I used that. Why'd I have to look? They
That would
should
have been
trade.
better if it was a
They
Sony
should
camera.
give Sony the Muppets, see what they can do.
Yeah.
And Disney take Venom back.
Sony Muppets.
Netflix just saved Sesame Street. But I digress. Who picked the name The Bugs? Do you identify with being one of the bugs?
I identify as being one of the bugs, yeah.
Okay.
I'm
One of the bugs.
one of the bugs.
How many bugs are there?
4.
Four bugs plus Jocelyn? Or Jocelyn
No, she's one of the bugs.
She's also one of the bugs.
Yeah, but she doesn't present herself as one of the bugs, you know.
Mm.
It's more on a political sort of spectrum, you know.
Yeah,
when we're working on songs and stuff, we kind of have equal say a little bit. At least that's the way she approaches it. But
You're
any
all the
moment
bugs
she could be like, "This is my song," and that's it. And I'll be like, "Okay."
Has she done it yet?
No.
But you sense it's coming.
No, it's actually been like the exact opposite.
Oh,
It's
that's
like
good.
me going like, "Do you want to do this with your song?" She's like, "Okay." I'm like, "Are you sure?" Like I'm like waiting for the resistance, but it's not there, which is good.
Mm-hmm. When did this form as this Jocelyn and the Bugs?
Yeah, that was kind of that's kind of how we ended up with the name, really, because it started off as, we met at a backyard jam that one of my buddies hosts.
Mm-hmm.
So we linked up there, and then, like, I can't remember how long after, a couple months anyway, she's like, "Hey, you guys were fun to play with. You want to, like, record a song with me. Like I've been dealing with Grant Ave Studios in Hamilton.
Shout out Grand Ave.
Yeah, Grant Ave.
Doing,
Absolutely shout out.
Battle of the Supercrawl.
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
It was fun.
Exciting. You were in it? You guys were in it?
Yeah.
I've been watching.
Night number one.
Yeah. Number one?
Yeah.
Night number one.
Very first group.
That's it. That's
no pressure. Yeah.
no pressure.
Yeah, no,
that's
totally
a tough
fine.
slot. Exciting though.
Oh yeah, it was super fun. I loved it.
Set the tone.
Yeah.
Shout out Grand Ave. So then y'all joined as the Bugs.
Yeah, so we joined. It was still just Jocelyn June at the time.
Okay.
She was like, "Hey, this recording's going really well. There's a lot of gigs that they're looking for bands. Do you guys want to just join me as my band?" I was like, "Okay." You know, and kind of inspired by one of my favorite artists from one of those bands I mentioned up at the top there, Mike Doughty. He plays a lot of solo stuff, but sometimes he'll bring a band along with him, and as a way of kind of saying, "Oh, it's me and a band," to anybody who's like thinking about going.
Yeah.
He calls it Mike Doughty and his band Fantastic. So I was like, okay, well, we just go with like Jocelyn June and the Bugs, you know, just go with your June Bug thing.
There's a June Bug pun there.
Exactly.
I like that when there's an acknowledgement that it's like there's this other entity joining the singer in a sense.
Yeah,
right?
exactly, because it was meant to be just her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it was just a way of saying, like, you know, should we post it on Instagram or something, like, hey, it's me and my band. But then we're like, this is going really well. We should just actually be a band.
Now, this is the first song coming out under that title?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Nice. That's funny how it, like, progresses into... Right now, it's its own entity of its own.
Yeah, it's kind of special that way, right? Like, I'm looking at it that way for sure, where I'm like, this was born of, like, a totally different outlook on what we were doing going forward, but we have this thing now, you know?
That's exciting. In the edit, you're going to hear the song right after this.
That's awesome.
Could you read those Post-it notes right in front of you?
These Post-it notes here?
Those are the ones.
How do you want me to deliver them?
Like class act.
Class act?
However you want.
My name is Brian, and you've been watching Because Design Matters. That class?
Next post. You know there's a list.
Not really, no. What is a little exclusive concept?
Now the next one.
This is a Because Design Matters exclusive.
I appreciate you coming out. Everyone go check out the single this Sunday on all the places.
All the places.
All the DSPs. Spotify. Apple Music.
Yep.
Tidal.
I have no idea.
Tidal's still around? I'm not even sure.
We're running out of the list of things I know.
They might have closed. Thoughts on Diddy? Actually, we're out of time. Thanks for coming out.
Dodged.
Dodged a bullet. We'll do this again sometime. I appreciate you coming down.
Sounds great. Thank you very much for having me.
Well. Yeah, well.
My name is Brian, and you've been watching Because Design Matters.